Hi everyone. In this video, I'll be going through a question on position vectors. Let's just jump right in. Points A and B are given. You can see the coordinates are also given. And point M lies on the line AB such that the vector AB equals to 2 times of the vector AM. And then the question asks straight away, what is the position vector of A, position vector of B, position vector of M? And so there's a lot of information, but let's break it down. Okay, we have these 2 points, and if you're like me, I want to visualize it first, right? I want to visualize it. So I will just at the side, I will just like kind of scribble a little bit and try to visualize. Point A is -6, -3. So it's going to be somewhere, let's say -6 and then -3. So somewhere here. So I'm going to say this is A. And then point B is 4 and 5. So it's going to be +4 and +5, so somewhere here. It doesn't have to be super accurate, it just has to be able to give me an idea of where the points are. And now they tell me, so I can see question part A, OA, OB, we don't talk about M yet. So let me just try to solve them first. What is OA? OA is simply from the origin, which we know is 0, 0. And we want to get to A. So that is simply -6 in the x direction, -3 in the y direction. It's really just those coordinates, but you make it into a vector. So immediately we can say OA is equal to -6, -3. So you notice actually, even if you don't draw to visualize, once you are used to position vectors, you know how to immediately just use those numbers. And then similarly, what is OB? OB is from O to B. Since we're starting at the origin, that will be 4 units in the x direction and 5 units in the y direction. Once again, very similarly, it's just those numbers. So OB is simply 4 and 5, but this is a vector, right? It's not just a point. Yeah, but the numbers are the same. Okay, now we get to point M, and then we see that M lies on AB. So let's just construct AB first. So let's say AB is a line that looks like that. And M lies somewhere on this line such that AB, the vector, equals to 2 times of AM. So I would think in my mind, AM is half of AB, right? You can think about it this way. AB, if it's 2 times of AM, so AM must therefore, if I divide by 2, is AB divided by 2. So half of AB is AM. So I can say this is my AM, and M simply lies in the middle of AB. If I were just to draw it separately, I can say this is AB. I'm just drawing it at the side, and this is M, such that these two are equal because M is in the midpoint. Yeah, then you can see that AB truly is 2 times of AM, right? 2 times of AM will give me AB. All right, and so in this case, how do I find OM? You know what? What I can do from O to M, I don't know where this is, but I can go this way, right? So first thing I need to do, I need to find out what AB is. If I can find what AB is, the vector, then I can go from O to A, and then half of AB will get me to M. So let's just find what AB is first. And so let's say AB is simply we go from A, go from A to B, but before that we need to go from A to O and then O to B. Then we get from A to B that way. So A to O is simply, so it's similar to the previous video, A to O and then from O to B. And A to O is simply negative of OA this way, right? A to O is simply negative OA, and then we have found AB this way. So let me just simplify it. Let me bring the negative sign in first. And then this is 10, 8. So AB is 10, 8, right? AB is 10, 8. And that tells me that AM is, right? So if half of 10, 8 is AM, and that gives me, if I multiply the half in, that gives me 5 and 4. So AM is 5, 4. I found AM is 5, 4. So I can say that what is OM? OM is simply I want to start from O and then I walk to A first, and then from A I go AM, which is 5, 4, right? And of course, yeah, I think you can see that OM is simply you start from O and then you end at M. Yeah, and the A is the midpoint. And then you can see that this is OA, which is -6, -3, and AM, which is 5, 4, and that gives me -6 plus 5, -1, -3 plus 4, +1. That is OM. Finally, we want to know, the question asks for the magnitude of the position vector of M. Position of vector of M is simply OM, and we are trying to find the magnitude of it. So this one, it just goes back to the using Pythagoras theorem. So we see that this is simply square root -1 plus 1, and this is square root of 2. That's it.